Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new channel, my new podcast. It's going to be a whole lot of tie game shit going on over here. If you're on my other channel, this video is going to cut off soon. But if you're on my tie game Michael channel, the whole video is going to play. Now, this video is about Brittney Griner. I have been following this case since she been arrested. If you don't know, Brittney Griner is a WNBA player who went over there to Russia, went over there to another country, and got caught up in some mess with that cannabis oil. Now they just gave her 9 years. You know, she did plead guilty a couple of weeks ago, and she just got sentenced to 9 years. I did know that she was I knew she was gonna get some time. I was like, they're not gonna give her no less than 5 years because she's over there in Russia. I mean, you can get that amount of time over here, even though they're starting to legalize cannabis over here in the States. So there, there's people that's never going to see the light of day again because they got locked up for weed, etc. And she went over there to Russia, and they just gave her 9 years. Now, when it comes to this story in Brittney Griner, I really want to talk to y'all real quick. And this is what I want to say. Make sure you love the people who love you. Life comes at you fast. One moment you're over there, you're turning up, you're having a good old time, and then your life can be snatched from you in a matter of seconds. Sometimes you're the cause of it. Sometimes you just happen to be at the wrong spot at the wrong time. Now, they said she was over there trying to smuggle the cannabis oil. I don't believe it was much, but the thing that people need to understand is that when you in other countries, definitely other countries who may not be too fond of your country, they play by a whole different set of rules. Over here in the States, to be honest, we get away with a whole lot of stuff that we would not get away with in any other country except for over here. You go over there to different countries and try to act like you act while you over here, you're going to find out real quick. They don't play them type of games. And this is why you got to enjoy life. You got to love the people that love you. You got to try to have, a good time. Surround yourself with good people. Because before you know it, it can all be snatched from you, just like it was snatched from Brittney Griner. Now, they are saying that, the Biden administration is working on getting her back. They're talking about trading her for like a terrorist, arms dealer, trafficker type person, where they are talking about making a swap. Are they going to make that swap? I guess we're going to have to sit around and find out. I'm pretty sure we'll know shortly. It's a lot of people out there that's saying that they don't feel that's a good trade. Like, why are we trading a terrorist for a basketball player? And then you got, people who's like, she made a mistake. A lot of people over here is going to feel like it's a small mistake. She made a mistake. Don't give her 9 years for that. And then you got the other people that's like, let her rot over there in prison. She broke the law. She knew she was breaking the law. She thought she was above the law. And then she found out real quick that Russia don't play them type of games that the U.S. may play. Madness. Regardless of what side of the fence that you're on, there's definitely a message. Not a message. There's definitely a lesson to be learned. And that lesson is to make sure that you know the laws of other countries when you're traveling. You got to know what you're dealing with when you're traveling over there to other countries. It is vital to your life. It is vital to your happiness that you are following the rules when you are at other places. It's like going to somebody else's house. Some people let you walk on the carpet with your shoes. Other people, you better take your shoes off when you hit the door. It says she was convicted for deliberately smuggling drugs into Russia, sentenced to 9 years. And they said she was fined 1 million rubles. And that's about $16,400 in American dollars, in American currency. And they said they took into account her partial admission of guilt, her remorse for what she did, in state of health and charitable activities. And the prosecutors was trying to give her 9.5 years, and the judge gave her 9 years. Now, I know some people may say that, hey, 9.5 years and they gave her 9, and there's no difference. It's only no difference if you're not the person doing it. But trust me, if you're the person serving that time, and this is just assuming she do 9 years, which I don't think she's gonna do. I do think they probably gonna end up making the swap. But when you're actually doing that time, an extra 6 months is everything. Because the only thing you're gonna be thinking after 9 years is like, dang, I could have been out by now. And Brittney did speak to the court, and she did say, I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to put in jeopardy the Russian population. I never meant to break any laws here. She said, I made an honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling that it doesn't end my life here. I know everybody keeps talking about political pond and politics, but I hope that is far from this courtroom. So she basically telling the court, like, listen, I made an honest mistake. I never meant to hurt anybody. And she knows she's a big topic. She know they talking about, prison swaps and politics. And she's like, I hope this is not having no effect on your ruling. And she's saying anything that anybody would say. Whether if you're guilty or not, she's saying anything that anybody would say. I hope that this does not end my life here. Leave your comments in the comment section. And like I said, this is my new podcast. This is my new page. We're going to be having stories. We're going to be having reactions. We're going to be having interviews. We're going to be having a lot of great things on this channel right here. So make sure you are subscribed, and also follow me on all other platforms at Ty Game Michael. And we're going to stay on top of this story and see what happens. Is she going to come home, or maybe the Russians say, you know what? We don't want to do the prison swap no more. Y'all took too long. We just going to keep her here just because, they're over there in a situation where Ukraine right now. It's a lot of craziness going on around the world. But leave your comments, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this situation, because the facts remains the same. There's no game but Ty Game.